and all my dear lovely friends. Hello, a warm and pleasant good morning to all of you. First of all, meet me, myself Baby Sharma, and I am a student of Rajesh Kamal Spoken English Center taught by Mr. Vikram sir. First of all, I would like to thank our teacher Mr. Vikram sir because he gave me and fed me a chance to stay here. So thank you sir, and thank you all of you for coming here and for listening me. And guys, time is very precious, so I want to start my class. But before starting, I would like to say something about our teacher. Guys, he is just like a sun and we are just like a star. He is just like a sun and we are just like a star. He gave light, then we are lighting. So, thank you sir, and big round of applause for him. So friends, time is very costly, so without wasting your time, I would like to start my class. Today, I will show you one different class that is called How to Sell the Books. I have some books, I will tell you that about it. But I hope so that you have already watched How to Sell the Book. But you will see some different compared to the other classes. Now I am going to tell. I have some books, then one by one I will explain about it. Firstly, I would like to say you I have one book that is a grammar book, which writer is Kapi Thakur. Having listened his name, really, we will realize that really he is a very nice and tremendous guy. I have no words for saying about him because he already published many books, English and English translation and grammar. I would like to tell what is the benefit of these books. Why this book is very important compared to other books. You can't purchase in the market these types of books. These types of books isn't available in all of the markets. You can purchase only in some of the shops which are very bigger. Now, I would like to tell what is the benefit of these books. In these books, many chapters are present like the basic facts of English grammar, articles, active voice, passive voice, verbs, auxiliary verb, non-finite verbs, and narration, phrasals, etc. Firstly, I would like to tell about the basic facts of English grammar. Really friends, if anybody is indispensable, is a very weak, they are very weak for speaking English grammar, for learning, that time basic facts of English grammar is the most important. This English grammar book's first chapter, I would like to show you that. First chapter is the basic facts of English grammar, which is very good for you. If you don't know how to use the English grammar, how to read these books, that time if you will see that about it, that time your speaking skills will be good and your knowledge can be grow. After that, articles. Article is also most important. In the articles, we can use A and D and SMR. All are most important. I would like to tell about the voice. Real friends, compared to all things, voice is most important. If you will see these books, that time you can get the deep knowledge about the voice. Voice is the way by which we can make our different ways. I would like to give an example. If any talented person will live in front of you and you are your friend, they will go in front of that buddy, then he will ask any types of question, then your friend will give answer in a simple English, and if you will give answer with a voice, that time this talented person, he will have to say this really he is a very nice and tremendous guy. Then it will be awesome for you. And now I would like to tell about the narration. Narration is also very good for you because all of the words are very pressurized for learning the narration. If you are interested for learning the grammar, that time you won't have to face any types of problem for learning the narration. Narration is asked in a comparative examination and voice also. That's why all of the words they should learn about the narration. And now I would like to tell about the phrasals. Phrasals are also present and these are very good for you. If you know about it, phrasal verbs, you know about it, you know voice, narration, articles, all things, that time it will be a utility for you. And now I would like to tell about the work English translation book. This translation is a very good for you and its writer is also Kapi Thakur. In this translation, many types of lessons are present like the translation, letter writing, phrase writing, word meanings, etc. First I would like to tell about the translation. Really friends, translation is a very good for you, and if you will see in these books, then you can realize that it's a very good for you. If you will start these books, then you can see a simple sentence which are very important for you, by which you can make a strong indispensable. Then if you will make this book's translation, then it will be good for you. And firstly, in this books present many types of example. all of the chapters, all things as examples are present in these books. If your example will be strong, that time after that you can see many of the exercise are also present. After making the examples, you will have to make the lessons. This exercise is very good for you. I want to give an example is that in this book, many of the examples are also present by which you can see that which are good for you. And because in these books, which word meanings are good, that time it's written in a very darkly color. So which are good for you. And in these books, many types of letter writing are also present by which you like that you can write a friend, any companies, your relatives, anywhere, any persons. I would like to tell them about the word meanings. If we will face any types of problems for making any types of sentences, that time this book will help you for making any types of sentences, because in these books 5,000 word meanings are present, which are very helpful for you. And now, without wasting your time, I would like to tell about one pocket dictionary, which writer is a Prakash. It's an English to Hindi dictionary, which are very helpful for you. And most important is that it's a pocket dictionary. I mean to say you that in this, I will tell you that why this dictionary is a very helpful for you. Why this dictionary is a very important compared to the other pocket dictionary. In this dictionary, many current words are present. In this dictionary, no any old words are present. You can see that, and you can realize that really it's very helpful for you. And if your vocabulary will be strong, if your vocabulary is strong, if for making a good vocabulary, this dictionary is a very good for you. If your vocabulary will be a very bad, that time you can't make any types of sentences. In this time, current words are most important. Also synonyms asked in the comparative examination. And now I would like to tell that these books, it's a pocket dictionary. You can carry it anywhere. You won't have to face any types of problems for carrying it anywhere. Suppose if you are going anywhere, any place like by the trains, aeroplanes, and by the bike, four-wheeler, anywhere. But that time, suddenly in your mind come an idea is that I want to make any types of sentences. That time, if your vocabulary will be bad, you have lack of knowledge about the vocabulary, then you can't make any types of sentences. For making a good vocabulary, for making a good sentences, this dictionary is most important for you. If your translation will be strong, your grammar will be strong, your word power will be strong, that time I have two books which are very helpful for you. These are story books. Then if your translation will be strong, grammar, vocabulary, all things, then you can read these types of books easily. You won't have to face for reading these types of problem. Your synonym for reading these types of books, your synonym, you'll have to make a strong synonyms. You'll have to make a strong vocabulary. Then if you want to search, then you can find that most of the countries English is a second language. All of the bodies are very excited for speaking English, and foreign countries it's a first language. It's running in whole over the world. English is a common language. All of the bodies are speaking English. If you are in a fluent in English, that time you can pass the interview. Interviewer also asked question in English, but you have lack of knowledge about the English. That time you will have to face more problems. Like that, in a foreign country, these are also speaking English. If anybody has idea, if you have idea how to speak the English, that time you can live on there easily. If you will find that time you can see that many of the websites are written in English. If you want to search anything in Hindi, then you can't get more knowledge. Many of the magazines are coming in any shop which are written, mostly magazines are written in English. If you want to make a better image, you want to be a celebrity, you want to be an actor and actress, that time English is most important for you. You can also see that in the news, in the television, also you can see that many of the actor and actress, they are speaking English. Most of the bodies are speaking English. They have lack of knowledge about the Hindi. Then cricketers also they are speaking English. By which if you will see in all over the world persons, talented person, then you can find that English is most important for you. And in the CBSE boards, most of the books are written in English. If you know how to speak the English, if your translation grammar is strong, then you can make any types of sentences. You can read any types of books. So English is most important for everyone. Thank you all of you for coming in and for listening me, and have a nice day.